Do it without the light. Hello, hello. All right, work on my painting a little bit more tonight. So I will shift the camera so you can see what's going on. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome. Ooh, there it is. Got my brush. See how this goes. I'm going to go in with a little bit of my sky tonight. Hopefully I won't get in trouble for having music. We'll see. All right, so simple, just got a little white and yellow on my palette. And I've got a blue sky, but I hadn't decided yet what exactly I was going to do with it, so we'll see. Thank you for joining me. I hope you hang out for a little bit. Never have too much titanium white. I'm also streaming on Twitch. I didn't test it, so hopefully that is working. My paint is thickening up and drying up a little bit quick because it's probably 80 degrees in this room. Alright, so I'm going to get some yellow in the sand dunes. Get some highlights going across the dunes. Let's see if I can get my chat going over here. There we go. Alright, someone's watching. Hopefully, let me know if you can't see. If you're watching on Facebook, I cannot see the chats. I don't know why it's not coming through. I have to figure that one out. Alright. And then I'm going to, let's see if I can give you a better view. I'm going to put some clouds in the sky. That blue is not as bright as it looks on the phone. Oh man, just muddied up my water. It's all right. What's on here? All right, I do like my white to be pretty thin when I do clouds. So I'm going to just go in with the send out titanium white. See what I can give me here. I'm wondering if I can move this. No, my cable's really short. Sorry. All right, so I'm just gonna throw a lot of white up on the canvas. right now. Just see what happens. We'll go back in later. Need a lot of water because it's really thick. So the idea here is to have the blue on the top and more of the yellow on the bottom. It's a little different perspective than what I'm used to, so I imagine I'll probably redo the clouds 3 or 4 times. So I'm not too worried about it at this point. A lot thicker than I want, but that's okay. Gotta lay down a lot of paint for this. Gonna have a little bit of blue poking through in the back. I'd say this is a perfect example where you gotta work through the suck to get to the good stuff. Yep. Right, make sure my lamps are where they need to be. Clean off my detail brush a little bit. I don't know what you can see over there. Lots of yellow. Oh, thanks for the compliment. Doing a little bit of yellow and orange. There we go. If there's anything I've learned, is you can always paint over it if it turns out terrible, so I'm not worried. Just gonna pull this into it, add a little bit of white. Getting a little bit more color, leaving some blue. Ooh, itchy nose. I'll bring some of that to the top. Shake that. And I'll bring a little bit more orange over this way. I like the idea of the color mostly being on the bottom and it being more white at the top. And we'll move into the yellows as we get closer to the sun. And then at some point I need to separate these clouds out and make them look like individuals. All right, so the idea, it's kind of weird, is that it's a cloudy afternoon and that the sun is poking through here, but the rest of this is basically clouds. So we've got just the beginning of sunset, so we can see part of the sky is still blue. I'll probably have to bring in a brighter blue over here. All right, so now I'm going to bring in a lot more whites. Like this. Hi, welcome. I got my Bob Ross paintbrush for my happy little cloud. It actually says Bob Ross. My mother-in-law gave it to me. All right. So I'm feeling like the paint's really thick, so putting another layer over it is probably not going to work real well right now. So I'll just do what I can, and then I'm going to have to go back in. Oh, thank you for the hearts. I'll have to go back in later and add another layer to kind of tone down the oranges and separate my clouds out a little bit. I'll do as much as I can. Oh, I got hair in it. I wasn't planning on going with an orange and yellow sky. That's just kind of where my paintings have been going for the past year or so. Okay, my brain is there. I want sunshine, apparently. There we go. Bringing some of that white to the front and leaving the color kind of in the back and at the bottom. It's really what I want. And then as we go, we can There we go. Now we're getting clouds. I know it's hard for you to see over here, but I'll show you here. TikTokers. Let's see how it looks. I've got you plugged in because I was running out of battery. But here we've got a little bit more of a formation of clouds, which is what the rest of it's going to look like as we get all the layers in. There we go. Some of this in the back. I like to put the white more on the tops of the little fluffs. And a little bit of the blue poke through in the background. All right. Hopefully that'll end up looking good. Hello. Hi, Dusk422. I love painting. It's how I relax. As long as I'm not frustrated with what I'm painting, I love it. And this one's been a lot of fun. So far, so good. Clouds are a little frustrating, but that's always kind of a given. All right, so that'll be my first layer of clouds. Hello, welcome. It shows me no people in the room, but I appreciate you saying hello. And I've recorded most of this, so I expect that I'll have it at some point to put up on YouTube. All right. Hopefully you can kind of hear that okay. All right. All right, so the main thing was just to get this little area, that area in the background. I'm going to lighten up that blue. I think I just run my paintbrush. Oh, I lost my chat again because I clicked on my computer somewhere. Probably. I'm going to look at something for a minute. Oh. Okay. See if I can find my Facebook chat without getting reverb. on the video. And I'm gonna mute that site. I think it should be going to my Facebook. I'd love for it to go to my VIP group for Facebook, but I think it goes to my regular Facebook page. It does. All right. Interesting. Uh-oh. Oh, there I am. All right, so that's not bad. Would I be able to see the chat? Maybe. Maybe. Okay. I can look for it if I need to. Put it out there. Put my page back up. Hello, hello. All right, that is a lot of yellow across the top. That will be fixed later. All right. But for right now, I've got to let it dry. I've got to put a little bit more blue in there, and I don't want to turn my sky green. All right. Oh gosh, it's so hot in here. There we go. Okay, hopefully that's not too noisy. Now my lighting's not wonderful tonight, but hopefully you can see. Hello. Rosalind Green, 561. Welcome. Michael MMD. Welcome. All right, let's see. So we're just gonna forget that that's up there for now. We'll go back in later. I got a little carried away. That's all right. So I actually need to put in a background where I have the top level of dunes is actually going to be some grass in the dunes. I'm a little worried that I'm going to ruin more brushes because I've got a pile of brushes over there that I didn't rinse out a couple of nights ago that are hard as a rock. So I'll try not to do that again anytime soon. Let's see. Chat there. See if that comes up. 2 people watching. Okay. I don't know if any of you have ever tried using streaming to Twitch and Facebook at the same time. I haven't done a video on it yet, but I feel like it's something I probably should do. But I know there's a lot of videos out there already on streaming to multiple platforms. But it's a wonderful and a pain in the butt thing at the same time. Right, it's 8:30. All right, so I'm trying to think how I'm going to do that. Grass in the background. And I have some pictures. So I keep, at this time, I'm keeping pictures up around the studio to give me some reference photos. So we've got lots of grass back there, and I can make it pretty small. And then at some point, like I wanted to have my yellow here. I think I'm just going to make that sky yellow and get rid of the blue. I don't know. Let's see. I did put blue down. I'm using a ton of paint today. Too much blue, not enough white. I don't know if you ever look at sunsets and really pay attention to the color, but a lot of times what happens, and I do pay a lot of attention because I paint so many of them, is you have like a line of blue. I'll probably show you on a piece of paper, but you have like a line of blue at the bottom. Then you have what's almost white here, and then you have your yellow up here. And I've got clouds in the foreground, but that doesn't mean that the blue sky in the background is necessarily going away. And I went with like an ultramarine blue, and I feel like maybe I went too dark with that. So. I can't believe it's not turning green. It's dry. Yay. That was cool. So I am going to leave some of the small clouds in the background. So your larger clouds are going to be up close, and then there's going to be smaller ones further away. And I think I'm going to leave some of those. I just got rid of all of the blue sky, which is not what I wanted to do. Sorry, we'll do a little bit more of that over here. We'll still have some of the yellow on the horizon, I think, but we'll get a little bit of that blue in here. Separate these clouds out a little bit. Yeah, looks good. Oops. We're white. Alright, get a little bit more white, lighten up this blue as we get closer. Oh my gosh, I'm making a mess. Oh, this is insane. Ah, okay. Separate these out. Still wanted to leave some of the yellow. We need to get it a little bit more white as we get closer. Ooh, I'm using up all my whites. That's what I need to do. Okay. As much as this as I can with just the one brush. Got some yellow in there. Right. Got some yellow. We want more of the yellow to be here. We want more of the blue to be in the background, so the blue's going to be more up higher. I think I'm going to just get rid of that. I like that. I got a little yellow in there. Yeah. Alright, so more whites and a little water. Can you see what I'm doing? Am I covering anybody up? I feel like I am, but ooh, that's too much blue. Not what I want. I want more whites. really pretty. All right, so because there's never enough titanium white, I'm adding more white. More, this is the palette. Wow, it looks psychedelic on my phone. So I'm toning down the blue, but still keeping some of it in there. Oh, that looks so bright. It's so weird. I wonder if I can fix that. It looks psychedelic. Let's see what this does. Enhance. I don't need to enhance it. I need to tone it down. No filters. Original? Ah. Aha. No filter. There we go. I had a filter on all this time and I didn't know it. No wonder it looked ridiculous. Hi, Queen Jana. Welcome. All right. So, all right. Can you see? Yeah, you can see. You can see. And I forgot to start recording. There we go. Stopped. Started. Okay. I'm also filming for YouTube, and hopefully, whenever I film for YouTube, I always end up leaving like a huge cut of the process out at some point because I don't feel like filming it. So we're gonna get some more blue clouds in the background. They're further in the distance where the sky's still blue. And I'm getting too much blue on there. Not sure how to do that. Fix it. Yeah. I guess because I put a lot of blue on before. Here we go. We want those to appear to be further in the background, not hovering around these. So everything's a little bit smaller. Kind of put them off in the distance. Less yellow. All right, and then let's see. So I feel like I am going to put the glue down at the bottom where I took it out. I'm going to keep it super light. I have a little bit of blue poking through the clouds. Okay, we're just going to go straight into some white. I think I'm going to change brushes. Putting some little fluffy clouds in the background. Right. Right, we're going to go back to our yellow. And then the question becomes, when are you done? Well, I'm happy with it. Sometimes it works out the very first time you do it. Other times you just have to keep going at it until you get it the way you want it. That's okay. A little too much water that time. That's okay. Mix it up a little bit more. Oh, thank you for the rose, and thank you for the compliment, and hello, hello. Sorry if I miss you guys when you're in here, but I am painting. Ooh, it's 9 o'clock. All right, I'll get you a good look at the sky here in a few minutes. I'm gonna just bring some brightness to my sun. Oh, battery died in my camera. All right, not something I want to do with paint hands, but I happen to have a battery right here for just such an occasion. Make sure it's off, off. Hello, Vicky. Welcome. I have to change my battery in my camera. Oh my goodness. There we go. Okay. Get this going. And then we'll be back at it.
A few days ago, I hope you celebrated because our country celebrated a Trans Day of Visibility. What's it called? Trans Day of Visibility. This was supposed to be a time.
I've got, sounds like my music went on to its own commercial or something.
It's like every other day. Our experience with the Trans Day of Visibility is like Bill Murray's experience with Groundhog Day.
I have no idea.
Nothing changes. It never.
Oh.
Indeed, there's never been a group as
No.
actually
Stop.
as the trans population.
What happened?
Visible. There's never been a community so
I
small.
can't stop this.
So accommodated.
There we go. Alright, we'll just do no music for now. I'm going to check my hard drive, make sure I haven't filled it up, because I am recording. Oh, my computer's working in slow motion because I'm streaming. Let's see, videos. Let's look at my hard drive. Not bad. We're safe. Okay. Minimize that. Trying to get back to my video. There we go. Hello. I know I'm in the dark. Doing all right with light here. I'm in the dark over here. All right, got my camera back up. Let's turn it back on. So I noticed with my Canon camera a while ago that it only records for about 20 minutes at a time and then it shuts itself off, which I'm sure is some sort of safety measure in case you accidentally left your camera running and you don't fill it up, but I find it rather annoying. All right, that's not too bad. All right, trying to get some clouds back here. That are behind it. Kind of in the background. A little bit more blue. That's a little bit too bright yellow down here, so we'll tone that down a little bit. Let it get brighter as we get further away from the sun. All right, so kind of a weird looking cloud, but the funny thing about clouds is they do look weird. Alrighty, so let's get some of that. It's okay. Just fuzzy that up a little bit. We definitely need to fuzzy this up on this side. We really need to bring on a little bit more orange and a little bit of the red I had. Woo, this paint feels like glue. Just so thick. This is the color coming up with here. Not the prettiest, but I think it shall do. If I go with too bright of a red, it'll just look cheesy. I think that works. And I got all that randomness over on the back. Okay, I'm going to take you across the sky and show you, in case you're interested. Because I know even though my thing says 0, there could be somebody watching. So let's take a look at the sky. Huge improvement from an hour ago. Pardon the bobbles. All right, so I'm gonna unplug for this. And so that I can see what you see, I'm going to flip. Right. There's the girl. I worked on her a little bit today at lunch. I did some of the plants and things, but then I didn't want to get any further without getting my sky done. So this nice sun, which I think looks pretty darn good. Some clouds in front, some clouds behind. That's what I meant about my funny looking clouds. It almost looks like a face in the sky, but I guess, you know, with clouds, don't we like, hey, that looks like a dog. Hey, that looks like a dolphin. All right, so then we've got some of these smaller clouds that are meant to be further away. Yeah. So, and then the idea here is that the color on the bottom of the clouds will kind of influence the horizon. So we see the yellow here. So I don't know if I'll put any orange over here, but I might on my plants that I put in place. But it's meant to be in shadow. So that's where I am tonight. Fortunately, there's no deadline for this. I was going to start another curl painting for a show, but the show was canceled. And so I'm going to just take my time with this one, and then if the show gets rescheduled, then I'll push on the other one. There we go. So there we are. Let's see. Let's just chit chat for a minute because I need a break. So what are you up to? Welcome. I'm going to stop my camera over here. So I was thinking today about doing some more YouTube videos. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. But I don't know what to do them on. And I don't really give lessons because I am still always learning. So I'm trying to get some ideas of what to do some new YouTube videos on. I'm pretty sure this is one of those paintings I'm going to walk away from and then come back a few times to fix or change or tweak it because I'm not sure if I like it. I think I got the transition of the bottom better, but I think the painting around the clouds still needs a little bit of work. All right, it's 9:20. So I've got about another half an hour to spend on this. So I think I'm going to quit messing with the clouds for now. Stop at the sky. I got in what I wanted and work on getting some green in the background. And whew, I'm going to need new palette paper because I used up all of it, and I'm going to need some water. So I guess I can take you with me, and then what I'll do with my other live stream is I'm going to stop recording. I'll be right I'm back. Hello. Alrighty. Also closer. There we go. And then for you. Alright. And we've got batteries, so I can move you. Since we're not going to do this for very long, where's a good spot? How about there? Take that. Oops. Jeez. That might work. Okay, let's see. I've noticed without my thing falling over, which it tends to do. It's an older little tripod that used to stand up straight. Oh, there we go. How's that? Okay. Is it any better than what it was before? Which different people in here, so you wouldn't know, I guess. All right. So I've got two different hookers green, and I don't think they're the same color. I don't think they're the same color. So one is, where's the camera? Liquitex Basics, right? Which I have not used yet. And then this one is Grumbacher Academy. Right? Alright, let me turn this on and record. Okay. Give them another angle too. Let's do this. Okay. I think that works. And then I've got this over here, but you're going to look at my back. Sorry. Alrighty. So we're going to test out some colors. So I'm going to use Grumbacher Academy. If you can't hear me, I'm sorry. Let's see the color different. Oh, good lord. Alright. Looks like I'm going to have to use the Liquitex because I'm almost out of the Grumbacher. Alright. This dark green, that's Grumbacher. That actually looks pretty true. Show you over here. Alright. Then we'll do the Liquitex Basic. And this is why when we find a color we like, we stick with it. But they quit selling the ones I like at the store. And this is not dark enough. I have words. Words for this. They're not nice words. Alright, here's the difference in color. Hard to see on camera, but there is a tint difference. So I need to darken it a little bit. I need to use this one. Here. Alright, I guess that's basically the last of that one. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try a few. Oh, thanks. Thanks for the compliment. Welcome, welcome. I think what I'm going to do is, since my back is to the other camera, I'm going to go ahead and turn off Twitch and we'll just hang out on TikTok.